All right. So, unfortunately, I had already recorded 2 episodes, but um I use OBS and something must have happened because well, the recordings all had a black screen. So, all that recorded was what I was saying. So, you could only basically listen to me building everything. And I didn't think that there was really much of a way that I could possibly make that any better. So I'm just taking the beginning of this video to just kind of showcase what was done in the last episode. 1. I added more turbines. 2. I built practically everything that the guide that I had looked at said was able to be really built at this stage or was part of stage 2, which would include the extruder, wire drawer, and plate stamp. And would also include the, what is this? Ceramic kiln and the ceramics furnace. I also had started working on the refinery. So, unfortunately, a lot of progress was lost. Not everything, like a lot of visual recording progress was lost. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do about that, so please just stick with me through the remaining part of the video. I'm going to be trying to explain a majority of what happened in the last one, hopefully well enough to make sense. Another thing which I have realized is that unfortunately, if I just go into place stamp, I already did this once, I think, but yeah. Basically unfortunately a lot of what happened in the last video was removed, but I do have the sound recording for it. I just need to turn that down because that's really, really loud to me. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but I can't manage to get OBS to record my, like, record the game audio. I don't know why that's not happening, but OBS is just not recording game audio. So, whilst I try to figure out why that might be, please just stick with me for this video. And that's not on. Whoops. I'm sorry. I'm not exactly nearly as pleased as I was earlier today, just because of the whole video decides that it wants to be completely non-existent thing. The other thing which I need to do, or I was trying to get done, is if I can just go into here and go ceramic kiln, I can make gravel. I need more power, of course. So those are going to be the goals for this episode, is to get myself more power and to hopefully finish off that. And then using these ceramic blocks, which I think I have in 2, right? No, it's 3. With these concrete blocks, I'm hoping to create like the foundation of my base. I don't know how they'll look, but I hope they look really good. This is variant 107, so you got a few corner ramps, slopes, more cornery bits, just a very basic, very, very basic thing, but I'm hoping it looks good. But yeah, so we got concrete blocks. I don't know whether I'm going to stick with using those or how I want to deal with that, but we have those. Oh, I'm sorry if I sound extremely out of it today. I don't actually know what I sound like to you guys. I just know, to me, I just don't sound nearly as excited as I normally seem. So, but yeah, my hope for this episode is to make more progress, get a lot of stuff built, and start actually being able to create just more stuff. Unfortunately, because of the way that I built this, all of the slots are on this side, so I'll have to rotate it whenever we do it. But this is only a temporary setup. This just massive area is only really a temporary setup. I'm hoping to actually make like an industrial complex in this area. But everything must start from humble beginnings, and I don't particularly have many resources. One thing that I do want to do today is, one, get a vehicle up and running, and two, set up a piston system. Now, unfortunately, that does require me to actually find some certain things in here, which I am having a lot of trouble doing. It says that there's no form of changes made to this, so okay. What do you take? Oh, okay. I can actually create drills. Okay, that's good. Yeah, that's definitely the proper drills. Okay. How about pistons? Can I create those? Yeah, those are also pretty easy to make. Okay. Yeah, what I'm hoping to do is create one of those piston drilling areas. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create that after I create. So what I'm planning on doing is basically creating another building shortly. And in this building, whilst I have just limited fuel, I am going to create it somewhere along in that kind of open patch there. And what I'll try to do is turn like a very large radius around here into a sorry. Yeah. I want to turn this area into like a big industrial complex. And so what I'm planning on doing is maybe around this hole, right? Creating a drill system to drill down and then encasing that and stuff. And then creating, I think I have it over here. Do I? It doesn't look like I do. But if I just go over into production blocks, you can see this. It says rock crusher, crushes stone and ores. Crushed stone that can be refined more efficiently. I don't know whether that means that it's a lot quicker or whether that means that filters impurities from crushed ore to further increase refining yield. So I think once I create the assembler, which I think is going to be my next build, I think I should be perfectly able to then create some of the things which I need for the ore purifier, the advanced computers. I do need gold, so that's gonna have to actually wait. But I'm hoping to be able to get like a piston system to at least automatically feed my refinery area more ore, because as it stands right now, I have nothing. I wish I was really joking about that. I really have a very poor set of actual equipment. I just wish I was lying about that. Like, oof, the amount of stuff I have is weak. So, I'm just gonna construct this little auto mining setup, and then once I've finished constructing it, I'm going to, of course, build more. I just need, of course, to get the auto mining set up first. So once that's done, I'll join you guys back over here for the rest of the video. Alright, so, yep, I am aware. I just got finished removing my basic refinery, or smelter, and the fabricator. So I now have the assembler and the big refinery. Of course, everything will be made to look a little more industrial later on, but now if I just go to the assembler, I can now make solar cells, radio components, motors. Okay, acid power cells. Okay. That's something I wasn't expecting. That's going to be very interesting. So I have all the upgraded stuff, but I still can't make displays. Where do I make displays at then? I'll just go over to here and see where I can find in the production blocks and just label them. That way hopefully I might be able to figure out which one I actually can make. So ones I can currently make, I can make the assembly batch. Survival kit. Wait a second. Players to charge. Assembler. Okay. That's interesting, yeah. Gravel compressor. I could make that, but I don't necessarily want gravel ammunition, yeah. I can make this. The rock crusher. I can make the ore purifier, hopefully, because... No, wait, no. Fuel refinery. Can't make that. Ceramics furnace. Ceramics clean. Microelectronics. I guess that'd be another thing I can make. I have the wire drawer. Auto loom. I guess that's one of the next things I'm going to have to make. I already have a plate stamp and an extruder. Nano assembler requires advanced computers. Oil cracker, I don't have any sort of thing like that. So I think the next thing that I'm going to have to make is, yeah. Oh yeah, I got a lot of stuff I need to make. Advanced assemblers and munitions factory. Okay, I've got everything in my inventory. I think I figured out what I need to make next, though. I think if I just kind of go all the way back to here, I think what I'm going to need to make next is a mobile vehicle. And I do need to check something, which I'm very curious about. Do you need displays? You do need displays. Dang it. Yeah. All of the cockpits that I've been seeing are requiring displays, and I don't know how to get those. I guess maybe the microelectronics factory? Because I need a vehicle. There's no doubt about that. Advanced production machines for delicate electronic components. Well, I don't know whether that includes what I need. I need more glass, motors, copper wire, construction components. Okay. I need a lot more. Oh boy. Why am I... Okay. And... just saving. These lag spikes are getting a little crazy. So I guess I need to put you, like, here with some aluminum plates. Oi. These are getting worrying. The amount of stuff that needs to be made, it's getting worrying. It's not exactly easy to construct all this stuff, and I'm not exactly hoping that everything I make is going to turn out the same, but this is getting a little worrying. I need some of the components. I need to make glass. Like, there's just nothing I can do about that. I'm gonna need silicon and... Nope, cancel. I need iron. I need 250 iron. I think that's enough for the glass making. There's just so much that needs to be made right now, and it's really ridiculous. Like, I haven't even thrown stuff into the ceramics furnace. Wait. Oh, I guess glass only needs that. Okay. Just make some 30 glass. And I'll take my iron. Well, that needs power as well. I really do need to get a battery operational, but I really do need ores as well. This is the biggest unfortunate thing about all this. Yes, I'm aware. Why do I still have cobalt on me? I don't think I need any healing elements. But it's just so unfortunate, all the stuff that I do need right now that I just I just can't make. Like, that's the biggest unfortunate thing about all this. There's so much I can't make. Oh, right. I need aluminum plates. But, yeah. This is definitely getting really fun, and I'm enjoying it. Well, I... Does my drill... Like, I really am going to have to look at this. Does my drill act as a thing? Or am I just in an area with nothing? I need aluminum. But I can't get aluminum without getting displays. Because without a display, I have no vehicles. And I've ran around like a couple kilometers around here probably and not spotted a single piece of anything. Maybe I could make a... No, because it requires synthetic fabric. Synthetic fabric, synthetic fabric. I need displays. Can it work without displays, maybe? I hope so, because if it can't work without... This is bad. I need... Whoops. Like, I need these things. If this doesn't work, if I can't make this thing functional with this, I cannot make a vehicle. And if I can't make a vehicle, I'm about as useless as anything right now. This is really upsetting. I need a vehicle to be able to maneuver, because if I cannot get a vehicle, I can't do anything. This is not a good thing. Wait a second, was it telling me the information for... I think it was. I think I was being told the information for the large one, not the small one. Because I don't have displays, and yet... Oh, don't tell me none of the small block versions require displays. If so, I would have made a vehicle hours ago. I feel stupid now. I've been unable to make a vehicle because I didn't realize I could. That makes this so much easier. Because I need to get rid of this. I can only leave so much of this, but I needed so much more than what this thing had. And I just couldn't come up with a way to give myself what I needed. And now that I realize it, I feel stupid for not having started to tear this thing down first. Because, yeah, I do need some of the materials from here. So I'm just going to take some of these steel plates. Not that I don't have plenty, but... I mean, the more I take, the better I live. And now what I can do is I can just go on... making a wonderful little vehicle. This is great. If I would have realized this earlier. Yeah, that ain't happening. I just need to place 4. 9. 9 again. Perfect. Like, now that I have this, everything will work so much better. I don't know whether I want to keep you guys watching the entire construction process. I might just to showcase the construction process. If I just go into control panel and just battery on. Yeah, this thing doesn't have much power, but it... Wait, depleted in 8 hours? When did it get a boost in power? Does it recycle its power? Like, does it recycle its power or something? What's this? No, the battery's dead. Why does this thing have any power on it then? Wait. Battery. Fully depleted 8 hours. The battery's practically dead. In fact, I think that is dead. Is the starting pod unable to die? Can the starting pod not run out of power? Oh, that's upsetting. Yeah, I think because it's a little rainy, I'm going to end up just kind of skipping over the building process of making this simple little rover. But again, thanks for watching. All right. So I had to grind out a few things, but I think if I just come into here, the last thing I need to build is almost built. I think it's somewhere in here. Yes. In the assembler, I needed these. And then the last component I needed was the metal detector. Of course, this vehicle is really power hungry and I don't have much power. And so what I think I'm going to try to do is probably try to create if I just come over to here, go to production, assembler. What do you require? Glass, steel plates, and silicon wafers. Okay. I'm going to try to conduct maybe 40 of these. I don't know how many of these I'm actually going to need. But that does mean more glass, which means I need to now go repair that. Alright, let's see what I got. What's inside? Hey, I got the rainbow helmet. Of course I did. I'm just gonna go grind this up and then be right back. There we go. And I'm done with that. Benefit is I get construction components from these, so that's about the only saving grace to these things. And what did I get? What resource did I... Medkits? Really? I don't need medkits. Alright. So, I learned something. So, fair warning to everyone else. You still need the fabricator even after you build the assembler. I really should have looked at their products before removing one to create the other. But if I just go into like production here, right? So this is what the fabricator can make. Basic computer, light bulb, heating element, electromagnet, alkaline power cell, construction components, and metal grades. The assembler, however, can only make acid power cells, medical components, motors, radio components, and solar cells. So, yeah, that's a thing. So with that knowledge, now I'm well and truly angry because I've spent way too much time trying to create stuff for it to just fail like that. It failed miserably to try to create what I needed because of the fact why... Wait a second, why is the ceramics... Oh, right, because I removed it. My bad. I forgot about doing that. Please create me solar cells. I really require solar cells, apparently. But yeah, so, helpful tip of advice. Be careful about what you're trying to get done. Things don't work as you'd expect them to. You may expect one thing, does not mean you will get it. Apparently. I had figured things would work as you'd expect, but they don't. So, yeah. You will require some prior things to make some new things. The only thing you don't, like if you have the fabricator, you can get rid of the basic assembling bench, but other than that, you can't actually get rid of anything. Apparently. So that's nice to know. That's just really, really handy information. I did not know that, of course, which is why I got angry. You may not have realized that, because I kind of just stopped the recording. But yeah, that was not very fun, and I am not happy. As you may imagine, finding out that what you were just doing proves to be pointless does not make people pleased.